Orlando has a lot of money to throw around this summer. They're one of the teams with the most amount of salary cap space. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. You're watching High Tide Jet. Ride the tide and subscribe today. Talking about the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic free agency. It's going to be interesting. They had an interesting season. Last year, they had the #1 picked Paolo Banchero, made big difference. They actually have somebody they can build around. I include Franz Wagner in that too. I feel like he does not get enough credit. But I put Franz Wagner right there with Paolo as far as the future of the Orlando Magic. They need to build around Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero. Markelle Fultz and Wendell Carter Jr. are bonuses, but at the end of the day, you need to keep Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero happy. That seems to be an ongoing issue when it comes to the Orlando Magic organization. They do not know how to keep their stars happy, and they always end up leaving. They cannot make that same mistake with Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero. So with that being said, 3 players the Orlando Magic should consider signing at free agency, starting with #1, Moe Wagner. Moe Wagner is an unrestricted free agent this summer. He's the brother of Franz Wagner. He's the kind of player you want on your team. He's the kind of guy that gets everybody fired up. He gets the crowd fired up. He just does a lot especially for the salary he was getting. I'm sure we're going to have to pay him a little more, but I'm pretty sure the Magic will get a deal done, especially if you want to keep Franz happy. The key is to keep Franz and Paolo happy. So keeping Franz happy means re-signing Moe Wagner. And you see this with other teams too, like the Milwaukee Bucks, how they have Giannis's brother on the team. You know that it has to do a lot with just keeping Giannis happy, making him feel at home. What better way to make a player feel at home, your star player feel at home, than having their brother on the team with them? Player #2 is Dennis Schroeder. I think Dennis Schroeder will be a good addition to the Orlando Magic. One of the biggest reasons is because he has chemistry with Franz Wagner. They both played for the Germany team, and he's just a good player. Whenever Dennis Schroeder goes against the Orlando Magic, he always seems to light it up, even back when he was on OKC. Now he's on the Lakers. They're in the Western Conference Finals. He has playoff experience. He's a veteran, and they also need somebody who could score. The Orlando Magic always could use scoring. Their defense is pretty good. They got a lot of young players. Bringing in a veteran like Dennis Schroeder, I think, is a good idea, and he can score the ball. I know they have a bunch of point guards on the team, but they don't always stay healthy. Jalen Suggs always gets hurt. Markelle Fultz always gets hurt. Cole Anthony doesn't get hurt as much, but the Orlando Magic could use somebody like Dennis Schroeder on the team. Player #3 that the Orlando Magic should consider signing is Seth Curry. Not Steph Curry, Seth Curry, his brother. He's getting paid around $8 million a year. He was playing on the Brooklyn Nets. He's an unrestricted free agent this summer. Like I said, scoring, especially from 3. What it does is it opens up the floor. If you got Seth Curry coming off the bench, he could replace what Terrence Ross was to the Orlando Magic. I know they're trying to make Cole Anthony that person, but he's just not as consistent as I would like him to be. I think Seth Curry, first of all, he's a veteran. Second of all, playoff experience. Third of all, he could light it up for 3. When he's hot, he's hot. And he might just want to go to Orlando. Orlando has a lot of money to throw around this summer. They're one of the teams with the most amount of salary cap space. I don't expect them to go for a superstar. I don't think they're ready for a superstar, but a player like Seth Curry just makes too much sense. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. The Orlando Magic have a lot of salary cap space this summer, but I don't think they're ready to make that push for a superstar. I think you still have to see what your team looks like fully healthy, aka Jonathan Isaac. How does Jonathan Isaac look fully healthy? How did the Orlando Magic look fully healthy? Are they like a 4th seed, a 5th seed, a 7th seed, an 8th seed? And then you got to let Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner develop a little bit more. But then from there, you can make a decision. All right, let's consolidate these players. Let's throw in some draft picks. Let's make a couple calls. Let's get a superstar. But I think they do need a veteran, and they could always use some more shooting. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Do you like the Orlando Magic? Do you not? Who do you think they should sign this summer in free agency? A lot of questions. I don't have all the answers. But anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. More videos on the way. And I'ma holler at y'all later. Peace.